everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we have even more updates and more rumored reports into the regards of Chris Evans and his suspicious, mysterious role in Avengers 5, Avengers Doomsday, guys. We, of course, are going to go ahead. We're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys for everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do, though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing all types of Marvel-related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So, if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Also, be sure to hit that little notification bell right next to it to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost on the daily. There is a lot of Marvel news to keep up with. It's exactly why we're here, is to keep you guys updated with everything, not just that, but also break it down for you guys. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. So we had recently talked about and covered here on the channel of a new rumor that surfaced saying that he'll be playing Nomad, specifically in Avengers 5, Avengers Doomsday, and like that's the role he's going to be, not Johnny Storm, or maybe just the regular Captain America of Steve Rogers, although we wouldn't rule those possibilities out either. They just don't seem as likely according to these rumored reports. I'm going to put an emphasis on rumored reports. None of this comes as an official confirmation from Marvel Studios or Disney themselves, and it's probably just one of those things that they just aren't going to confirm ever until the actual movie itself comes out, because it's nice to have surprises itself for the movie and not know everything about these projects before they're even out in theaters. So this newest report at that claims that he'll be playing an evil Captain America variant, essentially one that's like Captain Hydra pretty much. And after the report that Chris Evans is returning for Avengers Doomsday, many fans were too quick to almost assume that he'll be back as just Captain America. Chris Evans has been quite a staple of the MCU since 2011's self-titled Captain America the First Avenger, even reappearing now recently as Johnny Storm in this year's Deadpool and Wolverine. So him making a return to the MCU and still being connected to the Marvel studios and everything of that nature definitely isn't any type of secret now, and that he's definitely down to return for a role, and has said this before in the past, like, I'm down to return for a role if it has meaning and if it means something. Like, he's not going to return as Captain America and even a variant Captain America, let alone for Avengers 5. It's just going to be a cameo. Like, it's going to have some type of meaning, and it's going to have some type of actual story to it, and that's something that honestly I really praise Chris Evans for. And it means actually something that's meaningful. Like, maybe they do it as a one-off kind of cameo in Avengers 5, because let's face it, there's going to be a lot of characters and a lot going on with those movies. Maybe it is a one-off kind of cameo, something that's like 5 minutes, but it sets the stage for his own Disney Plus series, like the long-awaited series of Captain America returning all the Infinity Stones after the events of Avengers Endgame, is something that a lot of fans have always wanted to have. However, his most beloved performance as Steve Rogers, who was given a perfect ending of an Avengers Endgame and a chance to live his full life with Peggy Carter. And with the news of his return, fans are quite mixed on the idea of him coming back alongside RDJ as Dr. Doom, possibly lessening the impact of his previous run. Like, it just makes it less meaningful. All at the same time, it's a whole other idea to it as well. Now, I will also run into this whole other theory and idea of having RDJ as a villain, Dr. Doom, and now also having Chris Evans as a villain, as like Captain Hydra, definitely makes sense. Like an evil Avengers kind of thing. It seems that that's something, a route that Marvel Studios could take, maybe even should take. Like, he would be like the best thing to do for these characters. It may be too early to truly pass any judgment, as no official outlet has indicated who Chris Evans is going to be playing, putting several possibilities on the board. So, while many have assumed Chris Evans would reprise his iconic role as Steve Rogers in Avengers Doomsday, as I had mentioned, there's far more of an intriguing possibility. He could portray a villainous variant of Captain America, such as Captain Hydra. In the comics, Captain Hydra, or Hydra Cap, is a dark version of Steve Rogers from an alternate universe who served the fascist organization Hydra instead of becoming the noble hero that we know and love. This sinister take on the hero could position Chris Evans as a secondary antagonist even, alongside Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom, creating this multiversal kind of of where there's familiar faces embody new menacing roles. Like, they don't know our characters and our heroes, like Sam Wilson, for example, in the Sacred Timeline 616 MCU, but it definitely is going to pose quite of a more difficulty to take on that kind of character. Like, he knows his face, and he would like to know that version of Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, but it isn't Steve. Like, he looks at him, he's like, who's Steve? Kind of situation or kind of thing that we could see. This direction not only allows Chris Evans to return in a fresh capacity, but also aligns with Marvel Studios storytelling in a multiversal saga. By introducing Captain Hydra, Avengers Doomsday could explore a more chilling what-if scenario. What happens when Earth's mightiest heroes encounter twisted versions of their allies? This approach mirrors the comic storyline of where Hydra Cap infiltrated the main universe, deceiving Earth's 616 heroes and leaving audiences questioning loyalties. Pairing Chris Evans' Captain Hydra with Downey's Doctor Doom could really add another layer of that psychological conflict in warfare, even as for the new Avengers face two former allies now turned into foes. It's just something that they just don't know. Tom Holland's Peter Parker being confused and even bewildered by Tony and Steve not being Tony and Steve sounds like a delight for moviegoers and something that would cause immense conflict. And alternatively as well, Chris Evans could take on other roles, including characters that he's played in past franchises. As I had mentioned, we can't rule that out, as I had mentioned at the beginning of the video. He could still come for just good old Steve Rogers, or even just Human Torch, as he did for Deadpool and Wolverine just this past summer. Anyway, we'll keep you guys updated with all of it as we hear more about it here on the channel. I'm all ears. Let me know what you guys are all thinking in the comments down below. Would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Leave a like on today's video, as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Stick around here on the channel, Unofficial MCU, by hitting that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel, almost on the daily. There's a lot of Marvel news and craziness that has been going on. That's exactly why we're here, is to keep you guys all updated on all of it and explain it all. Also, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below or to the channel. Also use codes Team Iron Man or Team Cap in all caps, depending on what team you are a part of, to get 10% off of your order. I'll be updating and dropping new designs on a regular basis, so make sure you check it out. It can make a perfect gift for someone else or even for yourself. With whatever way you support the channel, I really deeply do appreciate it. Whether it's simply watching today's video or purchasing one of our products, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Peace out.